Go in that bio, bam, and then there's probably an OnlyFans. And let's see, 18 plus. Yes, we are.
All right.
And then Love Me. It's a different one.
I'm gonna get
It's a dating. Oh, you're done. You're done. You have a virus on your computer right now. We need to blow up that computer. We'll take that computer to the range, fill it full of lead. It's like, so they just rope you in. They get lonely, lost guys, and they see this girl breastfeeding a rubber baby, and they dump. I mean, that's how Andrew Tate made all his money.
How many there are on this page, though?
Coming in hot, bunch of titties. Lots of titties.
Then they got the other girls that flip the camera around and show their monkey and then show their face. And I can't figure out what the fuck that's about either. I'm like, why are they doing this? Why they show their face and they flip it. They show their underwear monkey and then they flip back and they start talking to you. I'm like, why are they doing that?
OnlyFans. Yeah, they're trying to get you to go to their website or OnlyFans or whatever that website was. It's just a bunch of girls that get hired, I'm sure, I'm guessing, but this is what I imagine. They get hired by an agency or some company, and they put a fake name to them, and they say link in bio. You go to the link in the bio, and you go to some porn site, or you go to some dating site, or you go to some OnlyFans type site. And lost guys who don't have any money or they don't have anybody with them, they're sad, they give up all their cash. They get hundreds of thousands of dollars off these dopes. And the way Andrew Tate was doing it, he would have the girls sit in front of the keyboard typing with their tits out, and then him and his friends would be over on the side, and they would be typing all the shit because they knew what the guy wanted to hear. So they would type all the things for the guy, and the guys would just donate money. And they were making millions. Millions.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you know, it's one of those things where there's certain kind of scams where I think they should be legal, like televangelists, like late night preachers.
Yeah,
it's so obvious, it should be legal. Like if they're getting you with that, I don't have a problem. I've never called for like the banning of televangelists. Like, you know, when they're like, God told me I need a private jet. There's no way I can do the Lord's duty flying commercial. And these guys, they'll fucking sell it. They'll sell it. This one guy was telling people that if they're broke, if they have no money, if they just send whatever they can, everything they have, God will bless them with 10 times more. He just kept saying that. So he was trying to get people that would literally had nothing. And if you send me, the guy in the $5,000 suit with the big pinky ring, if you send me your money, whatever you have left, God will bless you 10 times over.
I don't believe the banning of anybody who could take money out of your pocket. Do you know that? Because if you're that fucking stupid, it's like, who raised you?
It gets to a certain level where I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like financial market stuff. Like when people are pulling stock schemes and pumping dumps and things like that, yeah, that's different.
That's different.
That's different. And then you're actually getting
I'm not talking
intelligent
about
people, like Bernie Madoff.
Right. No.
You're actually getting intelligent people
that fucking rob you.
Yeah, they just trusted you.
I'm talking about like when an African sends you a text message and says, "Fucking come bail me out. If you send me 500, you're gonna inherit $80 million."
Yeah.
You know how many people get every year? 60 Minutes has a fucking expose.
Yes.
About some African that's taking money from fucking people, and they keep doing it.
Speaking of which, I should probably bring this up. There's a lot of people that are getting emails from a scammer saying that they're being invited onto this podcast.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
A dear friend of mine keeps asking me, what the fuck is this about?
Yeah, hundreds of people. I don't know how many people have been contacted. And it's more than one account that's doing it. And I think it's some sort of a scam to get your Facebook information or some sort of information or credit card information or something. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. We will never ask you for anything like that. And if we contact you, it'll be obvious. It's obvious also that whoever the person is writing these things, at least in the ones that have been sent to me, it seems like English is their second language. They don't seem to know exactly how to phrase things in a way that an American would phrase things. So it seemed a little obvious to me that it was shifty and a lot of obvious to a lot of other people, but a bunch of people sent them to me.
Okay, yeah, because I had one I was going to show you. I think I erased it. He sent it to me yesterday. And he was like, yeah, ask them. They keep sending me these fucking things. from the Joe Rogan experience, he doesn't know.
Yeah, it's just scammers. You know, they reach out to you through Instagram, or, you know, they find out you follow me, or maybe I talked about you on the podcast, or maybe something like that. And then next thing you know, you get a letter. Yeah.
You know,
There's scammers out there, man. I mean, the Nigerians are the best at it. I mean,
that's where it was invented. They're the best at it. They are the best.
When did they first start email scamming people? Probably right after email got invented. Like,
I don't know.
When was the first Nigerian prince email scams? Because it's always like, I have all this money, but I need like $1,000
to get it out.
If you help me get it out,
Yeah.
you get 10 million.
I can't get mad at you for something like
Right,
that. Because
right.
you look at that and you giggle. You look at that and you giggle. Any of that stuff online, you have to look at. I don't press nothing online. If you send me a Facebook message and I click on something, I don't click. I don't touch it.
Good.
I don't open it. When that shit starts happening, when things start popping up, that's when I turn off the computer.
Yeah.
I hit a button that I should not fucking hit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I don't go into any of those things.
Yeah.
Even friends of mine that send me shit, I'm busy.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
That's smart. Yeah.
They used to do this by letter.
Really?
It's not, I mean, this is not a.
When did it
original
start?
scam. The 1900s.
1910.
Early 1900s.
Wow. The Nigerians started in the 1900s?
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't. Say it was them.
1910?
Yeah.
The origins of the Nigerian prince scam date back to 1910 when it went by another name, the Spanish prisoner swindle. Oh, back then victims received a message as a letter in the mail rather than on the internet, but the same basic structure between the two scams between both scams remain the same. The Spanish prisoner swindle centers around a wealthy foreign nobleman who is in prison for political reasons. The nobleman claims to know the location of a lost treasure and that he's willing to share this treasure with the victim. The problem is he's in prison and needs the victim to send him money so he can bribe his way out. Wow. Interesting. There's always been people like that. But you know what the problem is? The problem is like